Hey guys, so I'm in the middle of swapping out the headlights for the cube lights. You can see I've got the passenger side, I've got it installed. It's not wired, but it is installed. And I've pulled out the headlight on the driver's side. These are very, very simple. It's just a T20, there's three, as you can see here. It's kind of muddy. I'm gonna be pulling out my filters and all that. I put those in originally because I thought at some point I might do a radio, but just based on my riding habits, I don't think I'm going to put a radio or anything in the machine. If I do, all I use is my cell phone for music. Anyway, I'm going to be actually selling those probably out on the Polaris general forums or one of the Facebook groups. But anyway, everything's going well. What I have noticed, these are the headlight wires right here that go to the headlights. What I'm going to do is I've taken, they actually have quite a bit of slack because the wiring comes in the middle and then it splits underneath this panel here. So what I'm going to do is I've just taken this, I've loaded it up with dielectric grease because I'm sure at some point some water is going to creep up in there. Loaded it up with dielectric grease, taped it up really, really well, popped this bolt out and then just slid the wire under, and then I'm just going to leave it here. It'll bounce around a bit. I'm not real worried about that part. On the passenger side, because of its proximity to my under hood fuse panel and everything, I'm going to use this as my trigger wire. I've bought a wiring adapter that will go directly into this, so I don't have to cut off this connector. I'm going to go directly into that, and then that'll split into the three wires for me. I think it was about $7-8 on Amazon. It was really cheap. I'm going to pull direct power from here. I'm going to use a relay. This wire coming off of here will be the trigger wire for the relay, and then I'll have direct 12-volt power going from the relay unit out to the lights. And as I mentioned before, I'm not currently planning right now to do high beam and low beam, although I may test it where I run the low beam side, run that direct off of the wire here, and then run the high beam over through the relay. So that's an option. I'm just kind of playing around in my head what I want to do. I'm as I mentioned on another video, I'm not particularly concerned with regards to street riding, because in Georgia it's not really a big deal, and where I'm running it on the street is typically during the day, and when it is at night it's not really a significant problem. So that's where I stand right now. I think the way that I've mounted the lights, I mentioned I have the side shooter, and it's going to be blocked a little bit by the bar, but it is aiming out to the side. We'll see if that does any good. I still have my other cube lights I talked about mounting up here. We'll see. I'm kind of to the point now where I have so much stuff wired in on this vehicle, and I don't really want to add any additional switches, but I could always add additional relays so I'm not overstressing my existing relays here. And these are all heavy duty relays anyway. In fact, I'd have to look at them, but they're at least 40 amp. They might even be the 60 amp model that I had. So they're really, really heavy duty relays. I've not had any difficulty with the electrical system on the vehicle. You can see obviously this has gotten plenty of gotten wet plenty of times, no trouble. It's never tripped anything. Everything's been good on the vehicle. The lighting is all performed just as you would expect it to. So that's where we stand right now, and as soon as I get these wired up, I'll do another video to show these and what they look like. But thanks for watching, and come back for more. Please subscribe. Hey guys, I've just about got the headlights wrapped up, the cube light replacement. I've got them both mounted in, and I've got the wires run. You can see I've got made myself another harness here, and here's my relay. Just added it onto the side here. I've got a 20 amp fuse. I'm not 100% certain what amperage I should use. 20 amp though, given the fact that I've got the 4 lights all wired together, and I did decide just to go all wired together. I think 20 amps should be good. They do work. I'm still waiting on my harness adapter. Once I get that, I'll wire in the trigger wire, and then we should be good. I went ahead and I thought, you know, I could use the ground coming off of here, but since I was going ahead and running a ground for the relay back here to the back, so this is a primary ground point. It actually has an attach right up here, and then comes down to here, and then this is a solid metal plate that's on the bottom of this master relay. So I just went ahead and attached 2 grounds right here. One of them goes down directly to the light, so I've got good consistent ground, and then another ground going directly to the relay, and then of course the blue wire here comes off the fuse, and then this I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, but this is a 60 amp relay. And then the yellow wire goes directly out to the lights, and then the white wire will just have a jumper from here. And once I get it done, I'll probably clean this up and actually push this back down in here, zip tie it in, and then I'll just run this probably underneath here with the rest of these lights, so I don't have any wires coming through here. But I'm just about done. It looks good. I will show you, get the key here, and I can show you what it looks like. So just to show you, you can see it's very, very bright. So that's off and then on, and you can hear the relay clicking. And I don't know if you'll be able to see. And then you can also see there the side shooter on this light right here. But that's what it looks like right now. Once we get everything wired up and buttoned up again, we'll go in and take it out and show it out on the road and see what it looks like. But right now, signs are pointing to it being a very positive switch and not half bad for 70 bucks basically for the plates. And I do have these extra lights here. Again, I'm still not 100% certain if I'm going to try to mount them up here or not. Right now, I'm thinking no, but we'll go out on the trail and see what things look like. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.